All right, this is a very last minute Switch stream. Well, I guess it's not really last minute. Kevin mentioned it yesterday, and this is just that I decided to stream it, but I wasn't fully intending on streaming it initially, but here we are. Yeah, it's a Switch. Today this is post Halo 2 first collab session with Kevin, and we're back together again, not for Halo 2, but to watch the Path of Exile 3.26 announcement stream, which is going to happen in 8 minutes. Well, actually 7 apparently, according to the stream. Yeah, so me and Kevin got me into POE, more or less. I don't think I actually fully got into it till like this last league. I really got like hooked by it. So now I'm here. Now I'm ready to see it. The shitty thing is, I got into the league where they then fucking abandoned the game for like 8 months. So me and him have been waiting for a new fucking league for a hot minute. we've been waiting for this bitch for a hot minute. But the problem is, I've said it before, I'm not gonna be here for League Start because I have other things I'm going to. It's my weekend stuff. My weekends are packed for like the rest, like halfway to this month, unfortunately. But it's fine. Once I come back on like Monday or Tuesday with streaming, it'll be POE. So the idea for me is to hopefully be TDA before then, so like within the next week be TDA, and then yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Let me pull up the stream. There we are. I will say I get ads on Twitch, cause yep. So yeah. Damn, is my shit not gonna ping? What's Kevin saying? Oh, my dude's doing the starting stream screen? Oh shit. Stealing content out here, boys. Yep. We're stealing content out here. Oh, there we go. That's what we like. Yep. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. What have I done? Wait, how's that playing twice? Oh. I had 2 of Kevin's streams open. Yep. Where's my dude at? Wait, where's my dude at? The fuck? Oh shit, I hit a hockey. Yep. We're stealing Kevin's content. Let's go. Kevin? Oh, there he is.
Mike, check. 1, 2 ads are officially over, so we can officially be. I pressed the wrong button. Yep. Let's fucking get it, boys. How we doing, Potato? Hopefully we didn't get any ads. We are reacting to the new POE announcement. Could you imagine they fucking delay it?
Oh my god.
Imagine.
The announcement is delayed by an hour.
We just played Halo with yesterday. Ipswich Blue, since we're not sharing
Oh
chat
fuck, that's
yet.
right.
Do this real quick. You know what I'm saying?
What clip is mine's gonna play?
Alright, after the clip plays, I'm gonna unmute my Oh, I thought it wasn't working, bro. Oh my fucking god.
It's my mic choking clip!
Well, there's this funny thing. Me and my dude was just talking about the mic being dropped. Yep. Alright, let me go ahead and unmute in Discord, on deafen I should say. You're
totally wasn't stone content out here?
Wow, brother, wow.
Alright, let me...
Unbelievable.
I almost forgot to shadow my dude, so let me fucking do that right now before he share chats. I saw my dude pull the mic choking clip though.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
What is this?
How we doing, Potato? How we doing, Potato, by the way?
Oh, this is the it's when Santa came in with Valheim.
Hey, let's go. I'll get to explaining what POE is and what it means on the channel after the fact. By the way, if anybody is here, I just want to say this. I just want to warn you right now. If anybody is here because you want drops for Path of Exile, I recommend. I'm just gonna like give you the link to the official Path of Exile stream because I'm not gonna be sticking around for the interview that happens with Ziggy at the end. So. Which means you might not be qualified, or it might not be enough time to actually obtain the drop. So just FYI. FYI.
I think that's 45 minutes, so we should be aight. But we'll see. Start sharing chat right now.
It fucking kicked me out of the goddamn POE stream. I fucking hate this.
Bruh. Not like this, dude. Not like this. There we go.
So yeah, if you want to make sure you actually get your drops.
The fuck? What did you do? What the fuck? Why did you boot me, motherfucker? I want full screen. Bitch. What the fuck? What is that?
Holy.
Fucking Twitch ads, man.
Oh, they're doing it on the side now, huh?
Yeah.
I see that.
Eats ass.
20 seconds. Oh shit.
20 seconds. Baby.
By the way, for context, we POE players have been starving for almost a year. Almost a year.
Yeah.
And POE 2 doesn't count. It's not the same game. Not even close.
POE 2 is a fucking hot mess.
Yep. Yep.
And this is coming from people who were excited to play it and played it on launch. That shit does not hit.
Oh no! I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Jonathan Rogers. And today we
love you, Jonathan. Don't shoot me.
It's certainly been too long since we had one of these.
Oh, it's desynced.
Studio for a little while there. We've got our shit together and we're back in action now.
Oh, do you? Do you really have your shit together? I got an ad! No!
No, dude.
Microsoft, please! Fuck. Do you really have your shit together, though, Jonathan? Do you really?
Hello. This Skull of Undeath will track and show your total number of kills, deaths, and your KDR. Just because Path of Exile isn't a first-person shooter doesn't mean this isn't important. Proudly or shamefully, link it to your friends or in global chat to show it off.
Tell me the secrets, Jonathan.
With that, let's get to why you're here. Secrets of the Atlas.
You can search 1,000 worlds and still never truly discover who you are. Trust me. I should know. But now, I seek something more tangible.
Zana!
Someone I care for. Trapped within the Atlas. Reliving memories.
Whoa, we getting Zana's backstory? Holy shit!
Made
grotesque. Oh shit.
Made foul.
Ooh.
Dude.
These manifestations must be destroyed.
That's two bosses confirmed.
Must be
God damn, this shit's pixelated as fuck.
I must have answers.
That's Zana's father?
The originator. We must save.
Fuck?
I like the fucking like roses and shit. Like the effects.
Yeah. Endgame mechanics, okay. Pinnacle bosses, okay.
Power is an illusion made real.
Oh, I'm fucking blocking it, boys. Hold on. Sorry.
New crafting mechanics.
A completed King's March.
Oh shit.
Rune graphs.
Come, child. Drink deep the waters of life.
Whoa.
You're either a client or a target.
Oh, fuck.
Target inside.
Just done.
Okay. Okay.
Right. All right.
Your sanity is not promised to you here.
I gotta fucking fix this. It's my boy.
Hi, I'm Mark
Let's
Roberts,
go.
Game Director on Path of Exile. As you just saw from the trailer, there's a lot to show you. Today, we will take you on a deep dive into the new Path of Exile Secrets of the Atlas in-game update. Then, we'll explore the new Challenge League, the
Stop
Mercenaries of
fucking
Trathos.
booting me, dude. Oh my god.
After that, we'll cover the integration of gold into POE 1, and how we're bringing Settlers of Calgar into the core game.
I am happy
Finally,
Settlers
That's
we
gonna
have
be-
a
core.
much-awaited upgrade to Betrayal
That's gonna be
League
very interesting.
and a set of quality of life.
Yeah.
I hope
improvements.
they get rid of the
Then we'll wrap up by
gold though. I hope
discussing
that's
our
not
boss
the
kill
main
race
source.
event,
Because
showing you our
FOMO's
new
a thing.
supporter
I don't
packs,
fucking want to manage
and
that.
ending with a live
Yeah.
Q&A session where Ziggy D will ask Jonathan and I your questions from Twitch chat. In Path of Exile Secrets of the Atlas, strange rifts have begun to appear across the Atlas. Zana has returned and appears to be trapped within. Partway through the endgame, you will meet Egan, an intelligent man of mysterious heritage. These tears in reality he has discovered are actually threads of memory, distorted and made real by the Atlas. Egan is able to create a link to these memory threads and open portals to them. Working with Egan, you
Bro,
must step
baby
through
Zana?
and
I was not
find
expecting
Zana,
this, bro. What the
or
fuck?
whatever remains of her.
This is really cool. I don't know who Zana is because I'm not
Okay,
as long
so
of a
that's
player
the
as Kevin
story
is, but
background.
I still think this
But
is
how
cool
does
shit.
this expansion actually work?
Yeah.
In the Secrets of the Atlas, the pursuit of Zana with Egon is a new storyline.
I think
that
I
is
only spent time with
introduced in
Zana for
high-tier
2
maps.
leagues before they
Upon meeting Egan and
got rid of her.
discovering the tier, he will then transfer it to your map device and reveal this
Okay,
on
so-
your atlas. A thread of memories. In order to now access each map on the thread, you simply need to talk to Egan when you're ready, and he'll open the areas in sequence. These areas can be fully influenced by your atlas tree, scarabs, fragments,
Ooh.
and everything of the sort.
Yes.
As you work your way along the thread, you will discover that these maps have manifested dangerous threats, influenced by the memories of Zana herself. Monsters here are imbued with memory petals. Defeat them to absorb this power, which can be unleashed as a special ability during combat.
What the fuck?
Different maps on the thread have different abilities, and these abilities appear on an additional mini skill bar next to your regular skills.
What the fuck?
For example, Memory of Disbelief will cause all affected monsters to stop dropping equipment items, meaning they can now only drop more valuable items,
Oh,
like currency
shit.
and maps. Memory of Panic will make all affected monsters revive immediately after death, which means you can get twice as much experience and drops from them.
Interesting.
Okay.
And Memory of Impatience will cause all surrounding enemies to give you their souls, temporarily
It's
increasing
low-key
your
like
power.
Sentinel. Okay.
As you progress further into the thread of memories, the maps can have more than one memory, and thus you can have more than one powerful ability. As you gather memory petals, you can use these powers together. Each skill
Interesting.
costs its own amount of memory petals. So using the examples above, you can first use Memory of Impatience to become way more powerful, then use Memory of Panic to prepare them to revive when they are slain, then use Memory of Disbelief to cause them to drop better, more valuable items.
Goddamn,
Finally,
Elliot.
obliterate them all.
That's
The
what
Memory
I'm
of
saying. What
Panic
the
will kick
fuck?
in, causing them to revive, and then wipe them out again, allowing you to get all the experience and enhanced drops.
W. Elliot.
Fuck.
There are many combinations of these
Okay.
powers, so you'll have to carefully consider how they best work together.
I wonder how many there are gonna
That's
be
not
then.
the only extra layer of content juicing these maps offer. As you defeat the boss of each map along the thread, you are presented with an altar. This altar will apply a modifier to all following maps in the thread,
shit.
and these will stack as you go.
Oh,
So the deeper you delve into a memory, the more mods you will have. This,
holy fuck.
combined with the special abilities,
Wait, what happens with
will
regular
allow for
altars
some of the
then?
most juice maps ever
I'm guessing
run
they
in Path
changed
of
it up a
Exile.
little bit.
Let's take a look at some of the altar mods. You are always presented with 2 choices and must pick one. This mod, for example,
I swear to
will
God, if I
cause
get
some
like a
rare
shit
monsters to be
poll every
possessed by
time.
tormented spirits. Where this mod makes Kerac modifiers free to craft. Both of these apply to all subsequent maps in the thread. The final map in each thread is a true challenge, with all the altar mods applying to it and guarded by a powerful boss. Each of these bosses are
Interesting.
familiar, but
Deceitful
dreamy,
god.
drawn from Zana's memories
Oh, never mind. That's
and
Innocence.
warped by the Atlas into something very different and terrifying. In this map, you will fight the pinnacle boss, Cirrus. Fueled by Zana's affectionate memories of him,
Tired of
his
seeing this
enhanced
guy, man.
abilities can prove to be a unique challenge. If you manage to defeat Cirrus, or one of the other warped memory bosses, they will drop a map fragment, which Egan can use to delve deeper into the memory tears. With these, you can access a set of 3 new pinnacle bosses.
3, huh?
Ooh, okay.
In this arena,
Oh
the
my god, this is
moment of
literally the POE
reverence,
2 boss, bro.
Zana is reliving the memory of her father, Valdo, giving a passionate speech in Oriath. The Atlas distorts this memory of her father as a powerful, influential man and manifests those emotions into a twisted nightmare, the incarnation
Oh
of
my
dread.
fuck, it has Shaper, Bullet Hell. Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Another memory created is the incarnation of neglect and the incarnation of fear. Good luck, exiles.
It's a bossing league, huh? Alright.
Of course,
Alright.
if you are brave and strong enough to defeat them, each of these new pinnacle bosses have new unique items befitting them. If you slay the
God
incarnation
damn, it's a
of
good
fear,
design axe. Holy
you might
shit.
be lucky enough to find the Star Caller unique
POE
abyssal
2 has its
axe.
benefits, boys.
We're gonna show this one because
It
it's
makes
straight
POE
up
1 look better.
badass. The Star Caller axe is a weapon
Makes
that
that
can
this
harness
shit's
the
gonna
power
hit,
of the
dude.
stars
Oh my god.
themselves to deal immense damage. What makes it shine, however, is that on melee crit, it casts Starfall.
Oh, I didn't
a
even
new
notice that.
skill.
What the
With the
fuck?
right build, you can carpet entire areas and
What
wipe
the
out screens of enemies as you rain down the elements
That's
upon
fucking
them.
crazy.
Another item you may find, and this one is my favorite, is the Wine of the Prophet unique flask.
Oh,
It consumes a lot
flask
of
with
charges,
side mana
but
and
every
health?
time you use it, you draw
Mark,
a
you
random
spoil us.
divination card. This card appears above you and correlates to a powerful buff. If you draw the escape
What?
card, you'll gain
Oh,
increased movement speed.
fuck.
Or maybe you'll draw the Doctor, which will
Oh
cause you to gain
shit,
the
that's
modifiers of
fucking
Slain
cool,
Razor.
dude.
What the fuck? That's cool as shit.
You can think of this unique as being many other uniques all in one.
What
There
the
are
fuck?
many cards to draw, each with varying degrees of
That looks like an
Yo.
empty. Dude, that looks like something you pay for.
Okay,
Right?
but let's get back to the Atlas.
Oh, that's cool
After
as
defeating all
fuck,
3 new
dude.
pinnacle bosses, you'll be able to find new memory-influenced Tier 16 maps.
Oh, this is going
These
core.
maps come with the previously
This is going
mentioned
core.
special abilities
God,
and
there's no
monsters
way.
infused with memory pedals, but can also
Oh,
roll the same
shit,
modifiers
dude.
typically found on Tier 17
Yo.
maps, making them far more rewarding. With all these new memory maps comes a new item mechanic. Items in these maps can drop with memory strands, and will have a random amount
Memory
up to 100. This does a few things.
Oh,
When you identify the item, it will increase the tiers of modifiers your item has. Generally speaking, the more memory strands, the better the item will be. On top of this, whenever you're crafting that item using currency orbs to replace or add modifiers, such as alterations, chaos, and so forth, it will consume some memory strands to make the crafted mods more powerful.
oh
The new
shit.
pinnacle bosses also drop new crafting currencies,
Oh,
which can be used to manipulate the amount of memory strands on an item.
oh.
The Orb of Remembrance will let you add memory strands to any normal equipment. So if you have your perfect base to craft on, and it doesn't already have memory strands, you can add some before crafting it. The Orb of Unraveling will consume all remaining memory strands on an item to randomly upgrade its mod tiers. This orb's effectiveness is based on the number of memory strands it consumes. The Orb of Intention can be used on memory influence maps to reduce item drops. but
Oh, fuck, that's a
improves
lot.
the chance
This
to find
is a lot.
items with memory strands.
In
In
a
the
good way.
process of adding these new currency
Yeah.
items, we realized something was missing.
I swear to God, if Twitch keeps
Shaper
booting me out of
and
my
the
full
Elder
screen, I'm gonna
did not
crash
have
out.
Their own exalted orbs. This has now been
Fucking
rectified.
Twitch, leave my dude alone,
Both
man.
Fuck.
bosses now have exalted orbs, which can add their influence to an item. Zana was there from the
You
beginning.
damn right she
When the
was.
Shaper Pinnacle fight was first added. She helped defeat the Elder, and she was a critical part of the Conqueror's storyline. Now, with all 6 influence types having their own exalted orbs, the cycle is complete. It's almost as if we could now do some sort of new, epic, unique item to interact with them.
What you mean by that, Mark?
What you mean by that?
In other news, there of course has to be Atlas passive tree support for this new endgame content. Let's take a look at a few things we're adding. The Grasp the Past notable passive skill increases the chance for the amount of memory strands on items dropped in your memory influence maps to be lucky. This means it will roll the number of memory strands twice, keeping the highest value. By allocating traumatic
God. This
experience,
memory thing is
remembered
gonna- is
kindness,
getting out of
or
hand, man.
educated upbringing,
I'm already lost. I'm so lost.
Same.
Specific bosses, meaning you'll have
Oh,
better
fuck.
chances at finding the memory threads you would like to run. This is especially useful if you want to target farm a
definitely
specific
rewatching
boss
this,
because of
my
its
own time.
unique item drop.
Yeah.
Actually, there's no way I'm getting all this
In
information
sum,
at the first
the
go.
secrets of the Atlas will have you questioning what is real
Yeah, I might need
as
to
you
find
attempt
like
to
a
free
video breakdown
Zana
to
from
fully
warped
like
memories
explain this shit.
scattered
Right?
throughout the Atlas. You'll fight new Guardian and Pinnacle bosses tormenting her, find crazy new Pinnacle uniques, combine and unleash memory petal empowered skills, juice maps to new heights, and craft powerful new items. While we were showing all the juicy rewards from the new in-game system,
Oh.
you might have noticed that a lot of gold was dropping. Let's talk about that. Gold was introduced during the Settlers of Kalgur expansion. It funded the development and operations of King's March, along with various new features such as the currency exchange, the black market,
Yes,
and the
sir.
passive respec system with Faustus.
Yeah.
Those features
Let's
offered by
go.
Faustus will be here to stay, along with some of the other services King's March has to offer. We'll get more into that later, but don't worry. King's March has already been completed.
Thank
There will
you.
be no more town building.
Oh, thank fuck.
Those damn
Like before,
miners, man.
Gold will be used for town
Hey,
services,
yo.
but we're also adding a new way to use it in the upcoming league.
I mean, what?
It's time to talk about
I don't think I got
Mercenaries of
around to finishing my
Tribes.
King's March, but
In this
there was a
league,
certain
you will
point.
meet
It's just
veterans who
fucking
have traveled
like
all the way from the
difficult.
lawless
man, 'cause
cities of
it's a lot of
Travis.
sitting around and waiting.
They're ready to offer their sinister
Yeah.
services, but not for free. You will encounter these mercenaries as you journey through Wraeclast, one in each area. They have their own personalities and come with different builds, skills, and items already equipped.
So this is more like real
After meeting
exiles.
them, as per the Trathan Code, they will challenge you to a duel, a test of strength and
What the
conviction.
fuck?
Before beginning the duel, you will be offered an overview of the mercenary you've encountered.
What?
Here, you can see the gear they have equipped, the skills they employ, and any support
Oh.
effects augmenting those skills.
Dash.
You must now make a choice.
Oh,
You can
this really isn't
hire
the
their
way to think of it.
services, take one of their items, or exile them. If you choose to hire them, for a gold cost, they will accompany you as a skilled combatant to
Okay.
assist you in fighting monsters
I'm
throughout
assuming-
Wraeclast.
I'm assuming
Once
for
you've
that,
decided,
only
you
that
can
map.
begin the duel.
Yeah.
This is a great opportunity to test them, as you don't want to be out of pocket with a useless rookie. However, they're testing you too. They also don't want to be working for an amateur. So, what items might they
God
be
damn,
using?
bro, that guy has a fucking 5
Generally
link.
speaking,
three
mercenary gear
5
is
links.
more powerful than what you'd normally find from defeating monsters, as they've been crafting their items too.
Oh.
They can also come equipped with unique
Oh no, that's a
items.
6 link. Oh god.
Those that would make sense for the skills they are using. There are even some new unique items that can only be obtained from defeating them.
Oh.
One such unique is Scorn Flux. These boots combine agility with the mastery of the arcane. While equipped, increases to cast speed from Arcane Surge also apply to movement speed, which is worth noting is now 20% inherently from Arcane Surge, up from 10. They also grant Arcane Surge when you use a movement skill. This allows for some speedy spellcasters.
Damn,
Sometimes
Mark
you
really
may
spoiling
meet
us.
particularly
Increase in
infamous
movement
Trathan
speed.
mercenaries,
If only
bearing
this is
the name
POE
of their
2.
house. These mercenaries descend from the 4 major death trade families in Trathus. They are less common, but have far better items. And they are also the sole source of items with new, infamous modifiers, unseen before in Wraeclast, such as these gloves, which convert all of your minions' fire damage to chaos damage. Or this helmet, which causes nearby enemies to take more physical damage as you gain more fortification.
Oh,
If
fuck.
you're not swayed by any
This
of
is
their
like-
equipped gear, however, you can always challenge
I would
them
say
for the
it's
contents of their
already
pockets.
worth it.
Yeah.
If you lose the duel, don't worry. You don't need to give them an item. You aren't bound to Trathan tradition like they are. However, you are bound to Wraeclast tradition, so you'll just die.
Almost at me. Well, not really.
Oh?
While playing in a party, each player can decide whether or not they want to participate in combat against the mercenary. For each player that opts in,
Oh, fuck.
the mercenary gets more difficult.
Ah,
But
shit.
if they're defeated, each player has a 50% chance to get a random reward, which is usually
Pity.
currency items from the mercenary's pouch.
No divine orb.
Bruh.
Alternatively, party members that opt out of the fight can
What?
spectate and cheer you on. Or
the
they
fuck?
might wish for your demise.
That
so they can
motherfucker's
pick up that allocated
breakdancing!
divine while
Oh
you
my
lost.
god! What the fuck?
He busted. He got a divine.
Let's say you won
from
the duel,
watching.
like their items, and have
He
decided
watched
to
his
hire
homie die. He got a
them. What
divine
combat
for
skills
it.
do they bring to the table?
Fucking
Each
toxic!
mercenary has an archetype. Here,
Fucking
this
bust that shit
mercenary
down and
is
got a
an Eruptor,
divine.
which perfectly couples with my slower, more aura-focused Scion. This mercenary is highly aggressive, and will get a lot of benefit from the auras and buffs I provide it. When I'm playing a more aggressive character myself though, I'll want a mercenary with a bit more resilience and utility. I've just run into a striker, who can spawn with Vigilant Strike. And if you're lucky, a very rare golden support that causes the fortify granted by his Vigilant Strike to apply to me as well. He will also frequently use
I don't see
Enduring
this
Cry,
going core.
taunting enemies off of me, and operating as a tanky
It is
front
cool,
line
but I don't think this
while
is
I
going
blitz
core.
off damage from the back.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you fight a mercenary, you may notice the skills they're using are different from normal. For example, this sniper is using a Trathan version of Siege Ballista. If you're lucky, you will be able to select it as your reward when challenging them. Then defeat them,
There's
and they'll
no
drop the
gem.
Trathan gem as promised. You can only have one mercenary accompanying you at a time, but up to 3 total in your service. The other 2 will wait patiently in town. Having varied options is useful, as there may be situations where you need specific backup, like a difficult boss fight.
They
Any
stay.
of the mercenaries you have active, or in your reserves,
You
can have
can
their equipment
customize
replaced with
them?
items of your
Oh
choosing.
fuck.
They don't level up.
Oh, this is
so you will want to be
RPG
looking out for more
100%.
skilled
What the
and more
fuck?
powerful mercenaries as you advance through the campaign.
What
and
the
endgame.
hell?
If your mercenary falls in combat, you will need to return to town and spend some gold on healing supplies to get them back on their feet. Then perhaps consider giving them some upgrades, if you think it's deserved. I just wanted to clarify, mercenaries do not lose their equipment when defeated.
Okay. Good.
If your merc buddy consistently fails you, you can just dismiss them and find a new, more resilient
Here,
ally.
get my shit back, you're fired.
Can you steal all their shit off of them though?
I'll walk mine.
That's a good question.
Earlier, I mentioned you could exile mercenaries. If you keep running into a mercenary archetype and you think, man, this guy stinks, their gear is trash and they have no auras, you can then choose to
This
exile
guy
them.
got no aura. Kill him.
If you win the duel, they'll be forced to leave with their tail between their legs, and you won't encounter that archetype again for a while.
Oh.
Now, alongside these new Trathan arrivals,
go.
we shouldn't forget about the recent Kalguran ones too. As we mentioned earlier, the Settlers update introduced gold-based respeccing of passive points. You can now do so by talking to a number of NPCs throughout Wraeclast, starting with
Ooh.
Bestil and
Oh, as
Lionel's
early as
Watch.
Act 1?
Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
Black market item gambling,
Oh.
previously just available in Kingsmarch, is now available in each town at the same NPC. This lets you buy randomly generated
Oh
items
man,
from
shout out
gold.
POE 2, brother.
Very
Shout out
useful
POE
if you're
2.
stuck
Thanks.
for upgrades or searching for a specific unique. The currency exchange will be returning too. Starting from Lionel's Watch in Act 6,
Act
you'll be
6,
able to
huh?
find Faustus, who can help facilitate these trades. Now, after almost a year of building, Johan is finally satisfied with the upgrades made to the town. And now its services can be used to their full effect. King's March is going core, but there will be no more town building. As you start running maps in the endgame, you'll start to find different ore veins, which Kalguran workers can mine for you. The shipping mechanic invites you to send these ores and crops to Karui and Kalguran ports, and they'll return rewards in kind.
Okay, good. I like that
By
feature.
sending shipments, you'll receive different
You get
items.
some good shit out of it.
But by sending to Karui ports,
We don't gotta
you will
use
also
dust
receive
anymore
tattoos,
to fucking ship them.
which can be used on your passive tree to change what stats they grant. The Kalguran ports will be sending back rune grafts, which is a new passive tree mechanic that replaces the runesmithing service previously offered by the town. These are similar to tattoos, but instead of replacing stat nodes, they replace a passive tree mastery node.
Oh shit.
For example, Runegraft of the Bound reduces bonuses gained from boots,
the build diversity
but
in this league
increases
is gonna be
bonuses
fucking
gained from
insane.
gloves.
Fuck, this is gonna be nutty.
Runegraft of the River has a chance to recover your life to full if you reach low life.
Oh shit.
And the Runegraft of Time, which has a chance
Oh
for
my
your
God, we
cooldown
might be
skills
here
to
forever.
instantly recover from their
Oh
cooldown,
Christ.
which I will note includes cooldowns on your triggers, just in case you wanted to trigger even more spells.
Fuck.
There are many other Runegrafts which cover a wide range of different builds and stats.
Yo.
Some are more common and others rarer.
What
you can
the
only
fuck?
use one of a given type at a time, but you can use them on any mastery on your passive tree, which can be particularly useful for off-class investment. Isla has continued to make modifications to the Recombinator. She has developed a new method of recombination that you may recognize from Path of Exile 2.
Oh fuck.
For those unfamiliar, this method allows you to decide which modifiers on the two input items you want to try merge together, and it has a success
And you still need
chance
dust
you
for
can
it.
see. This method can result in the items being destroyed. However, it is a good option to use when trying to create
they
items
nerfed it,
with
boys.
fewer mods
Fuck.
to use as
That's
crafting
bad.
projects.
Rip.
Rip.
Given the existing recombinating mechanic was very powerful for top-end crafting, we didn't want to remove it. We have kept it, and you can now choose to use it the old way.
Oh,
or
what the
new
fuck?
way. By letting fate decide, it will combine the two items randomly.
Never mind.
There is no risk of destroying either item, but it will be less
Mark
critical.
the Goat saved it for us. Let's go.
Yeah.
As Settlers
Thank
is
you,
now
Mark.
a core
We
mechanic,
appreciate
Is
you,
that
bro.
new in
also
the
added
background?
Atlas
That
passive
what's
tree support.
that in the background, bro?
What is
For
that?
example,
What's that art in the
if you wanted
background?
to
That's
gather more
new.
Varisia ore, you could take this notable. Each
Oh,
ore
we got
has a
ore
similar
nodes?
node.
Okay.
Mm.
Fuck, bro. What the fuck, dude?
Refiner's
This is
Bargain
actu-
converts
Oh my
items
God, they
dropped
won
by
me back
possessed
already.
monsters into thaumaturgic
Oh.
dust, sulfite into random ores, and life force into random crops.
Oh shit.
We've also added a set of Kalguran scarabs, so you can
Nice.
add more ore deposits, increase the rarity of monsters that guard
Oh,
ore
thank
deposits to
God.
at least magic, or gather
I'm
smelter
actually
bars
really
from
happy
ore you
Calgary is
mine
going
instead
core,
of
man.
ores.
I fuck with Calgary.
To sum it
And then
all
I'm
up,
making it
They did
like
a good job.
rebuilding the
Thriving
shit.
They did a good job
where
with
you
it.
can employ a swath
Yeah.
of workers to collect resources,
And then they're
refine ores,
like, you don't have to go through the tedious shit of
craft
building
items,
it, and I think that's the best part.
and run maps for you.
That's the best way they could have done it,
Send
because
shipments of
rebuilding
resources
it
in
every
exchange
time
for
would have
tattoos
sucked
and
dick.
rune grafts,
Like, I
using
would have been
those to
so
modify your
pissed.
passive tree to an extent you've never
Yeah.
seen before. Following on from that, we've also made a substantial rework to
Oh,
another
please
important
don't nerf
mechanic.
the XP. I need this
Betrayal.
mechanic for XP, man.
As a refresher, and to explain to new players, let's briefly explain what Betrayal is. Betrayal is a mechanic introduced in Act 9 and tells the story of Jun Ortoy and her investigation of the Immortal Syndicate.
No.
This is a mysterious group of exiles who can seemingly come back from death. You must help Jun to uncover their leader, the
Oh, I
Syndicate
never
Mastermind.
fucking beat this bitch.
The Immortal Syndicate is organized into 4 divisions:
I gotta do that this
transportation,
week.
fortification,
Let's go.
research, and intervention.
You got to, bro. This fucking league is fucking
As you
massive.
encounter the Immortal Syndicate
Dude, it's
members,
crazy.
you'll gain intelligence for each of these divisions to discover the location of their leaders, tracking them to their safe houses. Defeating the division leaders at their safe houses will reward you with intelligence on the Syndicate Mastermind.
Yeah.
In your journey to track down the Syndicate leader, you'll manipulate the members of the Immortal Syndicate to change divisions, form friendships and rivalries, and even banish them
Okay,
from
so
the
he's
syndicate
explained this
for
to
a
the
time.
new players because this mechanic is very.
Historically,
Has a big learning
after
curve.
encountering
Yeah.
and defeating the syndicate
That's a damn good
mastermind,
time, though.
the state of the Immortal Syndicate would reset, requiring you to start from the beginning of the investigation again. This has always been a difficult decision for players and can often feel bad. Do you fight the mastermind for a chance at the special loot, or keep farming the safe houses that you've spent so long setting up? Well, in the Secrets of the Atlas expansion, we've split out the mastermind to be completely separate from the core mechanic.
The fuck?
The boss is now accessible through a new fragment that has a chance to drop from the safe house leaders at high levels. The mastermind no longer resets the state of the Immortal Syndicate. You can now build your betrayal board to your liking, optimize it, do mastermind fights, and reap the rewards without having to lose all your progress every
I'm
time.
gonna have to play this to see how it feels, because I don't know.
The boss fight itself has also
It might
been
be better.
improved, now with significantly fewer
I don't
immunity phases
I don't know
and new rewards.
how rare the
By the
boss
way,
drop is.
if you're a new player to Path of Exile 1, don't worry about all this detail. This content is optional,
Although
and
this
you can
means that you can
discover
like buy
and
it
engage
now.
with it at
You
your
can trade
own
for it,
pace.
I think.
Yeah.
The
What did he say about it
Mastermind
being
still
optional?
has a chance to drop a Veiled Orb, now renamed to Veiled Exalted Orb. Veiled
Fuck, I
Chaos
didn't catch
Orbs are
it.
being re-added to other safe house leaders. In addition,
Oh my god,
Scion
what?
now drops the
What
new
the
All
fuck?
Flame Embers. All Flame Embers are map
Yo,
fragments
they're just
that
keeping
replace monster
everything,
packs and in-game
goddamn.
maps with
Holy
different types
shit.
of special monsters. These packs have unusual properties, compositions, or
Dude.
rewards. For
Wow, they're
example,
keeping
you might
everything.
use the All Flame Ember of Kulamak, which replaces packs with syndicate monsters and their leaders, who revive after the map boss has been slain. This might at first sound annoying due to backtracking, but these monsters when revived are far more intense and rewarding. It is our intention with All Flames to provide many different types that combine with other mechanics, multiplying with your existing modifiers in new and interesting ways.
Okay. They're kind of interesting ways,
Another
Mark.
good example of this is the All Flame Ember of Propagation. When slain, special rare monsters added by this All Flame here will spread their modifiers to other rare monsters in the map. This can be useful when trying to create singular, very powerful, and very rewarding monsters. Something akin to meat sacks, which are making a reinvented comeback with this update too. Another is the All Flame Ember of Resplendence, which adds monsters that drop no items. But when you slay them, you get buff stacks of increased quantity and rarity to enhance the drops of all other monsters.
You can
All
use
Flame
two?
Embers can be placed in your map device
Oh,
like
fuck.
scarabs, and used in conjunction
Oh,
with scarabs
fuck.
to further customize your maps.
Oh.
We're looking forward to seeing which combinations players find to enhance their maps.
Oh.
Perhaps you'll use all scarabs, or all flames, or maybe mix and match. It's up to you. The Mastermind's unique items have also been improved. The veiled modifiers generated on these items are now from a custom pool exclusive to those uniques. Bitterbind Point, for example, can now have various Spectre-specific outcomes, such as +1 additional Spectre. Aside from improved rewards from the Mastermind, all the safe house rewards have also been rebalanced. We've done a pass on the crafting sprees at the end of many safe houses. For those who aren't aware how these crafting sprees work, well, it's simple. There's a crafting bench with an item in it, and a bunch of currency. There's a limited amount of time, and your only objective is to craft the best item possible before the time ends. One of the problems that the crafting sprees have
Holy fuck,
is that they
80
often
seconds!
require you to have specific items
Yeah,
on hand
what the
in order
fuck?
to best maximize your result.
Yo, that's a
how are
lot
you
of
supposed to
time,
know
bro.
that?
Holy
Yo.
fuck, it used to be
In order
like
to solve
20
this,
seconds or
most
something.
of the crafting sprees now offer pre-generated
What the
items.
fuck?
This has also allowed us to add much more powerful crafting options in each spree. Let's take a look at a few
Oh,
examples.
shit.
90 seconds, bro.
In
what
this
the
spree,
fuck?
a randomly generated amulet or ring will be waiting for you. Test your crafting skill or luck with this reflecting mist crafting
Well, that one got
spree.
fucked.
And
Holy
see if you can
shit.
create something worthy of Kalandra's praise. And in this spree, you will find a pre-generated
What
unique
the
item
hell?
and a new kind
Gin
of orb that
touch?
resembles a Valorb. but not
Oh
quite the
my
same.
god, dude.
Normally, you can only corrupt an item once, But uniques
Seeing
in this
this
spree
many
can be
POE2
corrupted
references is
and
crazy.
re-corrupted as many times as there are orbs. This orb also allows you to get 2 corrupted implicits, and has a much lower chance to brick the item. It can be a very useful tool for seeking specific corrupted implicit outcomes. Of course, if you push your luck, you can still ruin the item.
Dude, it's like a covered up Val
There are
orb. What the
also
fuck? That's
crafting
cool.
sprees where you still need to provide an item, but those items are generally more accessible and it occurs less frequently. This one allows you to bring your own normal rarity item, then just go ballistic with a whole ton of scouring orbs and orbs of chance, hoping to get your ideal unique. For most sprees, the rank of the syndicate member increases the amount of currency provided, the quality of the pre-generated items, and the time allowed to craft your item. Aside from the crafting sprees, there are other new options too. If you love gambling for currency, how about you try opening Varici's Emperor's Luck chests?
Gamble.
These work just
Gambling
like the
main,
Emperor's Luck
boys.
divination cards and provide full stacks of currency. If you're lucky enough,
As Jean would say,
you could end
bet it
up
all
with
on
a whole
black.
lot of divines. Betrayal is a good source of veiled items. Veiled items have some important quality of life improvements in this expansion too. All of the crafting bench options normally granted by unveiling items are instead now moved to the core game, so you don't need to run Betrayal to unlock them. They are instead found at the entrances to boss rooms and in-game maps. On top of that, you no longer need to speak to Jun to unveil items.
Thank fuck.
You can
Oh
just
my
right-click
god.
them, or the equivalent on gamepad, and select which veiled modifier you want to unveil.
Listen, June's awesome, but having to go
Overall,
talk to her every
Betrayal is now
fucking
much
time
more
was so
streamlined and more
annoying.
rewarding. Happy interrogations.
Yeah, she told you to shut up, bro.
Now before we get into our quality of life additions, let's quickly talk about some character balance. We will be doing our regular character balance changes where we are bringing outliers in line to help evolve the meta, but we are also focusing our attention on buffing some specific things. This includes spellcasting supports that specifically enhance self-casting builds, channeled spells, adding new options to the Guardian, Berserker, Elementalist, Saboteur, and Champion Ascendancy classes, which include some favorites from some of the alternate classes from Legacy of Frisia, and buffing a whole bunch of transfigured gems that never really hit the mark. Combined with the new endgame crafting, improved betrayal crafting options, rune graphs for your passive tree, new pinnacle unique items, new modifiers and Trathan gems from the mercenaries,
he got a Path of Exile
and of course
too,
the mercenaries
Hoodion.
themselves to act as an extension to your character, it's safe to say there's a lot of new character options and builds to
Gotta
think
represent,
about.
man. Come
Instead
on,
of
Mark.
delving into
Gotta
all of
represent the
these in
good
more
game.
detail, we
Represent
figured we'd just let you
POE,
absorb
brother.
them
This
through
is
the
a
patch
POE
notes,
on stream.
so you can do it at your own pace. In the
Man.
Secrets of the Atlas expansion, we've
Okay.
also added a lot of the quality of life features that we know you've all been asking for. A lot of these have already been posted, but let's take a look now in case you missed any. You can now pause the game at any time by pressing escape to open the menu,
Thank
or
fuck.
by opening any full screen interface, like the passive tree.
Oh,
Also be
yes.
paused if any lag is detected or if you disconnect. It's worth noting
God
that in
damn, you
certain
got
pinnacle
beamed.
arenas, a debuff
God.
will prevent you from pausing. We're also making a
This
change to how you
was
use currency items in
unnecessary to
strongboxes
add,
and monsters imprisoned in essences.
but I'll take it.
Based on the currency in your inventory and the state of the strongbox, these buttons will appear. Valuable currency like divine orbs have been excluded from this as it would often be wasteful to use in this context. The same applies
I don't
to
think this was
essences
needed, but
with the remnant of corruption currency. Orbs of
Yeah,
Horizon
no,
have been
not fully,
updated.
but I
They can now
enjoyed it.
reroll your Elder and Conqueror Guardian maps. Doing so will reroll the base map and the Guardian of that map.
Oh, the little map storage.
The map device now has a small
Ah.
additional inventory.
Ah,
This is particularly useful
I'm gonna
if
go
you're
back to
rolling
stash
many
no
maps to
more.
run in sequence.
Thank
Or
fuck.
if you want to use varying amounts of scarabs or other map
oh,
fragments. During breach
Oh, that's so good
encounters,
to see.
all the splinters will be automatically collected and dropped at the end of the breach.
oh yes.
On gamepads, we have separated the targeting of monsters and non-monsters, so you are able
I've
to
never
target
seen
them
gamepad
independently.
fucking POE before.
This
Oh my
removes
god.
a bunch of frustration when you are trying to
What
interact
the
with objects
fuck?
in the world and monsters are nearby. You no longer have to kill all of them first. Vendor
Yes.
Gross, 'cause
windows
it's
will
almost
now
right.
remember your last search. This is remembered until you log out and is remembered on a per NPC basis. The amount of characters you can type
Yes,
in the
sir.
search field has also been increased. When using currency items, after right-clicking them, it will highlight all other items
Wait, it didn't
which
do that
the currency
before?
can be used on.
I don't think it did.
There are many other quality of life improvements, so keep an eye on the patch
Thank
notes
you,
after this
POE2.
live stream concludes.
Yep.
Alongside the launch of Secrets of the Atlas, we are hosting a competitive event where players will race to be the first to kill the new pinnacle bosses. The event will take place in the hardcore, solo self-found, Mercenaries of
I wonder who's
Trathis
gonna win.
League.
Might be Karn.
We have some interesting
I was
prizes
gonna
in
say
store for the
Karn.
winners.
No, it's Ben. It's Ben.
Keep an eye on the news
Fucking
in the
Ben.
lead up to launch for
Ben?
more details about how the
Oh,
event will
Ben,
work
yeah.
and what its
He's
prizes
the
are.
best POE player.
Next up, we're going to be talking about our new League supporter packs.
All right, gaslight me, brother.
Today,
Sell
we're
these
launching
supporter
two
packs
new
to me.
series of
Come on.
supporter packs.
Show me
The
how
Frisian
much money I should
Magistrate
spend on you.
and Crypt Keeper packs.
After the 8-month wait?
Each tier contains the pack's full face value in points, alongside several exclusive microtransactions. As always, the microtransactions in these packs are purely cosmetic and do not affect your character's power or progression in any way.
So what did they unpack?
The Frisian Magistrate series of supporter packs contains 6 exclusive microtransactions. The Frisian Magistrate character effect will bind your character in thorny vines and roses. You can select which parts of the character you want to have covered.
Okay.
Either your entire body, your lower body,
okay.
or your upper body. As you approach waypoints, it will emit leaves and golden petals towards it.
Oh, that's cool.
When activating the waypoint, it will create a burst around you.
Shit, I like the effect more than the actual
Envelop your
look.
weapon in thorny vines and golden flora with the Frisian Magistrate weapon effect. Your weapon will also create a trail to match as you swing, and even comes with its own hit effect when slaying enemies. You are the law while wearing the armor of the powerful
what?
Frisian Grand Magistrate. The Spider Blossom Pet activates
What the
its
fuck he
defense
said
mechanism,
either.
disguising it as an elegant flower
man's speaking
when near
gibberish.
rare or unique enemies.
He did
The
real
Frisian
deep into that
Imperial
New
Magistrate
Zealandish.
back attachment comes in 2 forms. Equip either the Tombstone variant,
Oh,
which
shit.
will leave tombstones in your honor when you meet your demise, or equip the Cape variant to cause the corpses of slain enemies to become enveloped in rose thorn vines and blossom with golden flowers.
That's cool.
Keep track of how well, or poorly, your ultimatums with the Trial Master have gone with the Trials of Chaos hideout decoration. It will keep track of the total number of waves completed, the total number of ultimatums succeeded, or even failed. On top of that, it will track the total number of times you've defeated the Trial Master himself.
It sounds like they're making a lot of
The
trackers.
Crypt Keeper Pack series also contains 6 exclusive microtransactions.
Is that the fucking map device?
Yo.
With the Crypt Keeper finisher effect, death itself will tear through into the realm of the living and steal the soul of slain unique enemies. The Crypt Keeper portal effect creates a gateway for lost souls to pass through. Become the true master of the undead by wearing the hallowed Crypt Keeper armor set. It comes with a more armored helmet variant and a creepy mask with a spectral hood. Looking to have some fun during
Oh my
idle time in your
God.
hideout? The Burrowing Bramble Bash hideout
Oh my
decoration will
God.
test your reaction speed. As you
Whack
try to
a
whack as many
fucking
Devourer
dweller,
hits as
huh?
possible in the
Whack a
shortest time.
devourer, nice.
It
Yeah.
also comes with a scoreboard, so you can try
I
to
can see
set
you-
new
I can
records
see you
to
doing
show
this.
off to
I
your
ain't gonna lie.
friends, or just
What do you
visitors coming to trade.
mean?
Equip yourself with the ghostly
I'm just
deck
gonna
as
go
you
to my
guide
new
the
stream.
line
I'm about-
between the living
my
and the
dude's
dead with the
fucking
sacred
Waiting-
Crypt
hitting
Keeper
some
back
devourers.
attachment.
Fucking waiting for my dude to get on, just whack a
The Sacred
fucking whack a
Archives map
devourer.
device resembles a magical library with the works of
Dude.
scholars
That
come
map
to life
device
when you
is
open
kind
the
of
map.
sick.
That is sick
This
as
map
fuck.
device tracks how many
It's
of
on the
each
map
kill
I
you've
use for my
completed in
fucking
game
my
modes.
hideout. What the fuck?
These packs are
Oh,
now
that matches
available
up
for
so well with the
purchase on
hideout.
both PC
Holy fuck.
and console, and will remain so during Path of Exile, Mercenaries of Trathis.
Low-key, I
Additionally,
would
any
want it only for the
microtransactions
fucking
from
map
these
device, to be
supporter packs
honest.
will be made available for use in Path of
Yeah.
Exile 2. Meanwhile, the Paladin and Penance
What the
packs
fuck?
leave the store forever at the launch of the
Oh.
Mercenaries of Trathis League, so now's your last chance to purchase them. Additionally, the Dawn of the Hunt mystery box will be made available for Path of Exile 1. If you have already unlocked any microtransactions from this box in Path of Exile 2, you will of course immediately have access to them in Path of Exile 1. thank you so much for your ongoing support.
There it is.
We're just about to start
There
the
it
Q&A
is.
with
There we
ZBD.
are.
Afterwards, we'll post the
now I
full
was
patch notes
gonna-
for Path of Exile, Secrets
Why
of
is
the
it buffering?
Atlas.
The fuck?
With release at the end of next week, our community team will be posting crucial information you'll need for the
What are
release.
people here saying?
It should be buffering. Goddamn.
Oh yeah, buffer like hell. What the fuck is that?
Keep an eye on the news. Thanks for joining us today and checking out our latest developments. We're looking
131,000
forward to
people
dueling
playing.
mercenaries,
Well, not playing,
fighting
watching.
new pinnacle bosses in the endgame,
Okay, so that's how much we should expect. Okay.
What was it? This past league?
and
Let me check.
exploring the new crafting systems and character builds next week.
Oh,
We'll begin the Q&A shortly,
the
so please get your questions ready.
That's not the right fucking page, brother. We are gonna be ending soon.
yeah.
Now I was going to like have like an announcement or like talk about what this means for the channel, but since in good old POE fashion. Hold on, wait, I'm getting distracted. 228 all-time peak.
Damn.
It might not hit it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll see. There's a lot of fucking word of mouth goes a long way, boys.
Wait, the POE like website says 350, 350,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Huh.
Wow, this stream is buffering like crazy. Goddamn. Good thing we're hopping off. So,
Yep.
I was going to originally, I think we're just gonna call it here. I was originally gonna like talk for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes to just like bring everyone up to speed on what POE is about.
Yeah.
But I think I'll just save that for the beginning of the actual league start. So, if you're not following the Discord, make sure.
You good?
Hey, how we doing, Akko?
Hey.
How we doing, brother?
What's up, Akko?
Catching us right at the end here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think I will make an announcement on Discord. So 24 game request is Jover. Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm like getting distracted. I knew this would happen. Holy fuck.
Yep.
I'm blanking out because it's like super early for me. So yeah, if you haven't joined the Discord, I've been spamming it. I've been fucking it's been plastered everywhere like for the last month or two. So if you ain't joined the Discord, that's on you. But that's where the most important updates are going to be. I'm probably going to, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to write a very long paragraph in the general chat explaining what the hell's going to be happening in PoE once PoE starts, or I'll just like record like a fucking video and just like announcement video, but we'll see what we do, man. Everything will be explained. We got some good things coming up. We got some, obviously the charities, the fundraising for charities are going to be back.
Yep.
We're also the game requests, obviously, and there might be some more shit. There might be some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that said, brother, I heard that you're not going to be joining me on League Star. What's up with that? Are you trying to burn bridges?
Listen, man. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. You know what I'm saying?
Are you gonna crash out for an hour?
I've already unmodded you. I've already deleted a hydrate button. I've already done a lot of things. I'm sorry you had to find out, brother. I'm leaving the call. Yep.
Oh my god, man. My DMs are leaked now? That's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy, man. Unbelievable. But yeah, the game plan goes as this. This is how the schedule is gonna go. Technical difficulties. Goddamn rip. This is how it's gonna go. So tomorrow, or I should say, I rather should say this weekend, we are going to start and finish Heavy Rain.
Let's go.
And then Monday or Tuesday we're gonna finish Halo 2 with my boy.
Hell yeah.
And then most likely I'm just gonna chill until next Friday, which will be PoE League start. Solo dolo. Yep. Just play. But we are going to be linking with. We are going to be playing PoE with Switch. It's just not going to be on League Start.
Yeah.
But hopefully the game hopefully whatever new content keeps me busy and doesn't force me to like completely obliterate the end game before my dude gets on. Hopefully there's something. Hopefully there's some stuff we can do together. But we shall see, man. It's gonna be a good time. If you don't know how POE streams work, to like paraphrase it right now, goddamn stream fucking died.
God damn.
Damn GGG. See, as soon as you show Jonathan on the stream, bro, like, sorry.
It went down by 30,000 viewers. It started dying. What's up with that, huh? It died. Oh, it full died.
Yeah, it full died. It full died, bro. GG's.
GG's. Goddamn.
Man. But yeah, to give like a little bit of a preview or like a little short description, the POE streams are more, at least after campaign, maybe like after the first 10 hours, they're like more chill. We have like a, song requesting going on, and obviously there's the other stuff. It's gonna be a very chill vibe, for the most part. But I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here, man. I think ads are gonna be starting in like 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I want to thank Switch for joining me for this announcement.
Brother.
We will link up in Halo 2.
Next week. Yep.
And that's probably gonna be it. I want to say thank you to Akko and Potato for showing up on stream as well. POE is always in terms of streaming wise, it's always like a dead game, and the chat's always dead because obviously no other people play this besides me, Switch, and maybe Felter. But that's another conversation for another time. I don't want to keep y'all waiting. I don't want to keep stalling. Anything else to say, brother?
Nah, I just want to thank all of y'all for the support that we've been having. You know what I'm saying? It's been great. And thank you, brother, for having me out for both Halo 2 and this. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, brother. Good to have you. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. I'm excited for when I actually get to play the league. As much as I do really want to be there for league start, but life be getting in the way. You know what I'm saying?
Life be lifing, huh?
Life be lifing, indeed. Yep.
All right. With that said, boys, we gonna get the fuck up out of here. Until next time, I'm SuperMajinKev.
And I'm Switch.
And we out this bitch.
Peace.